It was a sunny day as the prophet Somi walked along the river, daydreaming of green candles. But across the river, he saw the villagers who were harvesting corn from their land. They yelled out, "My prophet Somi, we're feeling a bit bearish today. Got any more of those crypto prophecies?" Somi replied, "Yes, friends. The MemeCoin SuperBowl prophecy. In February 2026, the Super Bowl will mention meme coins there, either directly through an exchange advertisement or some other presentation." "Okay," they yelled out. "But what if it doesn't happen?" "Well, we round trip everything and lose our money all over again. This is the truth. Peace be with you." So now, friends, we are here gathered for the MemeCoin SuperBowl prophecy. Okay, now, where does it all come from, friends? You remember, not everyone remembers, in 2022, it was February, we had crypto companies appear at the Super Bowl. Okay, and there are a lot of these famous advertisements that came out. They mentioned a lot. There was a Coinbase advertisement. Look at this, even a Super Bowl sees minimal crypto ads despite Bitcoin ETF launches. So that was now. But back then, it was huge. And I have this chart here. You can actually see this graph. Coinbase, look at that. Top 10 mobile apps in the world downloaded growth on Super Bowl Sunday 2022. Look at Coinbase right at the top. That's actually huge. Look at FTX was as well, friends. FTX was here big. Okay, so man, that's crazy. Also had AMC, became a meme stock as well. So that's where it all comes from. And there are a lot of these the famous ads. You had ones where they're talking about like FTX. You remember these, friends? This is don't be fooled. Look at this. Oh man, it's crazy. Don't be like Larry. So yes, they were all comical and stuff out here. That was pretty much the end. Now, if I go and show you directly on the chart where it was about here. You see that? It was about here. So you can't see, you're like, oh, bear market came. No. This is what it looked like. You see? This is what it looked like, friends, right there. So the Super Bowl comes out. We've already had it. It's right here. Okay, that's where it is. And then you have an extreme amount of Coinbase attention. Remember, oh man, it was wild as well. If you have a look at the monthly chart, look at that. It came as well February. Here we go. It came on a green candle month. But once again, man, it's easier said than done, isn't it? Because you don't know the bear market's coming. You don't know, man. Look what ends up coming next. It does end up cracking lower. But maybe if we look at the others chart, it'll give us a bit of an idea of how volatile it was. So Feb was around here. There you go. Feb was around there. Man, this is nuts. So others went to drop another 70% from that point. But it didn't look like it, right? That's what you're looking at. You're looking at up and down, and you're just seeing this part. I just want to, once again, friends, I'm going to remove the bar pattern for you, just so you, it's tough to just be able to at least go back in time and like really put yourself there. That's why I zoom in here, just to give you an idea. You see, that's what it looked like. Look at that. Just look like, hey, we're uptrending. We're uptrending. But this is actually it. It was all over. Now, you might say, oh, I'm not going to be so silly. I'm going to get out. You know, by this point of March 2022, altcoins were already down 70%. Okay, it's 30% down on others, but most altcoins were down much more. Look at Doge, a unicorn, for example. Doge by Feb 2022, it was already down 80%. What about Cardano? Let's go have a look at Cardano, friends. Cardano from Feb 2022, there you go. It was down 73%. What about Hex? Let's look at a big one, Hex. How much was Hex down by Feb 2022? It is down here. You're down 78%. Ouch, man. Do you see that? Oh, all the big runners, friends, they're all down like 70% already. So if you're waiting for the Super Bowl, like, yes, traditionally it's already over, but that's like the final kicker. Like, I can't resurrect things after that point. So my Super Bowl prophecy is that, in Feb 2026, there will be some mention of a crypto meme coin in the advertisements, somewhere in there. This is similar to that Feb 2022 Super Bowl, right? It is similar. It might be the spirit resurging. It's a wild card prediction. I don't know if it's going to happen. Don't rely on it. But it just, You can feel it. If it's going to be a MemeCoin SuperCycle, I'm going to go through some charts, friends, because it's very high value content here for you. The juiciest and the highest, of course. Friends, if you're going to make it, you got to see how it could play out. That's the only way to look at it. Okay? Because, look, there's a few left curve things we got to look at as well. And I always post my mid-curve memes out here, friends. So, like, you know, buy the memes, cults, and neo-religion community coins, okay? So I have many of them here over and over. Remember, you never, ever want to be there as well. I even have this one here. Trump won, get long the memes. Trump won, get long the memes. Everybody in the middle. No, revenue sharing, fundamentals, and DeFi. Okay, man, okay. I hope there's some resurgence there, okay? Here is me, obviously with Donald Trump, okay? So I'm being a left curve now, and because we don't know how this is all going to play out, but just be honest with yourself, okay? Be honest with yourself, friends. What would a left curve say? I haven't read it here. They would say, number one, Donald Trump is a living meme, okay? They'd say, okay, Trump's a meme, MemeCoin SuperCycle. That's what they'd say. Number two, Elon Musk calls himself meme lord. So that's like another point there, okay? Number three, MemeCoin SuperCycle, like Murad, he just gave a whole presentation of it a few months ago. It's your friend Somi Light, and you're just seeing it everywhere, man. Murad, friends, Murad went from 140,000 followers. He's up to like 400 or 380,000 now. It's exactly what happened with Ansem. So what followed after that was a big continuation of their beliefs. You see, so Ansem, who we call Ansoy, because he blocked me, Ansoy, he got really popular as the price went up here, and then you had Saylor season. Okay, so now we're watching. Okay, Murad's popularity is increasing. We're probably going to see, okay, memes, cults, religions. They're going to follow as well. And it could happen on many chains as well, because you don't need to be a meme coin on Solana just to benefit from this. As we've already seen on PulseChain, the strongest neo-religion in crypto, priced like a celebrity meme coin, we've already seen where the core coin didn't do tremendously well, but meme coins appeared and erupted, specifically because people saw the product market fit on the Solana chain. Also extremely important, meme coins have done a unicorn accomplishment already. Meme coins have showed strength as a narrative in 2021, 2023, and 2024. We've never ever before seen that. So I'll just show you the chart. Let's put out the weekly chart so you can get an idea of Bitcoin. So meme coins, friend, memes, people buying the dog coins here. Okay. Then they bought Pepe here. Now we're having this Solana pump fund, meme coins, and more meme coin renaissance up here. So you see this significance? I got to tell you, 1, 2, 3. Like, this has never before happened. Okay. Never before happened, friends. I'll just give you an example. There were Payment Solutions was a narrative in 2017. It did nothing here until up here. You see that? And now Payment Solutions, like you, and by the way, this was a diminished trash. Okay. So also privacy coins, you had Monero and stuff. I forgot if it was here or here, but that was the same thing. One, and then it was a very long gap. Okay. Look at as well, friends. DeFi was a thing here. Nothing up here. And friends, still DeFi, we're like waiting for DeFi to appear up here. You see this long gap? But with memes, 1, 2, 3. Never before happened. Never. Okay, so that is extremely important to be aware of. So it's a crypto resurgence, if you will, and we're paying attention to that. Remember, friends, all the non-believers will get mogged. Okay, it's very important to remember this. If you're going to make it in this game, you just have to, you're looking at this saying, okay, well, maybe we just got to join the left curvers, okay? Also, there's some boost to this. So we have an inferior hex spot ETF. So the Bitcoin spot ETF, and we have an Ethereum spot ETF. Like, they're already here. Remember, I thought that they're going to be top signals? No, I just guessed, okay? They actually came early. We already have them loaded up. Also, extremely important. Donald Pump was the US president during 2017 when we had the intergalactic biggest bull run and meme renaissance of all time. It was here. Okay. So Donald Pump was the president. during the biggest cycle of crypto. Do you see? Okay, friends, if you look at one of these things, all right, you're like, oh, maybe it happens, maybe it doesn't, but I'm stacking them for you. This is your edge. Like you're stacking, like this confluence, what we call confluence, okay? You remember all the Wojak, Bogdanov, all the memes, friends, they actually came from 2017. Memes we still yell at today. HODL came from there. Man, it's wild, okay? It seems like this Donald Pump presidency is helping to revisit things. By the way, XRP's SuperCycle was in 2017, and look, and by the way, and like it's repeating again. Isn't that crazy? XRP started moving again. It's just, at least it started shooting up. Look when XRP did the big 600x run. If you want to know why XRP have a big army, it's because XRP did a literal 600x run in 2017. Literally 600x. Can you believe it? 600x. That was it. This is what moved everybody basically into XRP believers. Okay, and now XRP is moving again. Crazy. Combine that, we also have Michael Saylor introducing FOMO into the institutions on the S&P 500. Like he's met with, like there's Rumble, he's talking with Microsoft now. He's going to give them a Bitcoin strategy, right, to keep on their balance sheet. Also, this carries weight too, friends. Richard Hart and Cobie, both crypto billionaires, believe in 250k BTC. So I'm also just like, that's also just take the left curve. You're like, hey, 2 billionaires are saying 250k BTC. Okay, sweet. You know, it is something just to add more weight, you know, and think about it. They've seen everything. Friends, as you stay in the industry longer, you get more pessimistic because you see everything destroy itself and crumble. So for them to be like, oh, we might actually get a 250k BTC, that they can see something where they're like, oh, we got a truncated scam thing in 2021. Maybe it's time to come back again. So February 8th, 2026, that is the Super Bowl, friends. That's going to appear. By that point, though, you don't want to be waiting for that point. As I just showed you, altcoins are already down 75%, man. They're going to be down 75%. I've also got me here hugging Mr. Donald Pump for giving us a chance at this super cycle, if you will. Remember, meme coin dominance has been rising. And I have the chart here for you. This is extremely important. And, you know, this chart, friends, just to remind you. So, man, memes, friends, look at this. In 2021, they hit 1%. Now they've broken their high. You know, they're actually up higher than this chart. They're now 3.5% or 3.8%. It's because Doge popped up. Man, that's crazy, friends. It broke the high. Meme coin dominance is breaking the high from 2021. It's 3x the high now. Think about it, man. Like, it's critical, friends. I really do mean it. I've got to play some Pumpy G music just to remind you as well. Like, your 3x your all-time high. Like, if you're holding Cardano, that would be like Cardano being $9 right now. It would be like Bitcoin being $180,000 right now. It would be like Hex being $1.70 right now. It would be XRP being $12, pretty much. That's big, man. It would be, yeah, that's the equivalent. That's it. That's how enormous these are. Now, friends, something that was very hard for everybody to admit back in 2021 was that the alt season everybody was looking for, okay, it did come. It just came to NFTs, okay? So most people, why did everybody bag hold throughout 2020, at the end of 2021 into 2020? It's because everybody, including like BCB, for example, friends, they were all waiting for the final euphoria pop for the alt season. The problem is it never happened. It didn't happen at all. As everyone knows, everybody just got destroyed. Instead, NFTs were the alt season. NFTs grabbed all the retailers out there and they came in. And NFTs hit a whopping, gargantuan 25% of the total crypto industry in size, which still baffles me today. I'm thankful to Crypto Banter, Randy Boo, for showing me that information that was on his channel as well. So if I show you the industry here, we peaked at 3 trillion, man. So that means NFTs, friends, hit like 600 billion. Actually, friends, I've just Googled it now, okay? And the numbers that they're showing is more like 20 billion, 15 to 20 billion for the NFTs. And actually, I calculated manually CryptoPunks at their top and Bored Apes. They were a couple of billion. How the hell was it 25% of the whole industry? maybe it was volume. That's interesting to think about. Maybe it was volume total. That's something, or some sort of other metric. But really, like it's interesting that before I even knew about the NFTs supposedly being 20% of the industry, the mania there, I just believe that okay, meme coins, like they're just liquid versions of that. And I told you that if meme coins are going to heal the crypto industry, they need to just show everyone who are just dumping all their VC coins that they're doing a terrible job. So if meme coins stopped around here, no one learns anything. That's why I think they have to go to a number so high. Like even friends, meme coins, okay, even at 10%, you're like, whoa, you're too big. Okay, but does that send the signal? Maybe it doesn't send them as much as a signal. Maybe it needs to go another to 20%. Okay, meme coins, friends, are already 10 of the top 100 CoinGecko coins. It's already 10. So maybe it's going to get like 30 or 40 or 50, like maybe that's a very, very top day. The top day is like, dude, 1 in 2 coins on the top 100 are freaking memes. So that's something to think about. So all in all, what can you do, friends? You can't do much except buy and believe. But what I've done here, I've actually drawn a path. What would the super cycle, what would it look like if we got it? Okay, and you have to be careful, friends. You could round trip everything. Okay, we don't know. Now, this chart here, I know it looks a bit wacky. Okay, not really, but I'll show you how it's actually constructed so it's easy to look at. Now, this is the chart here. So BCB is good with Elliott. So what you do, friends, is you get a fib level from others this year and you draw it to the bottom of our range, okay? And this would give you a big 4.236 extension. Pretty much others goes to 1 trillion. You see that? See this the yellow line here? So others goes to 1 trillion. Okay, and then all over. Now, blockchain backer believes it's the end right there. He believes it's all over here. Okay, he thinks it's all over. Now, this is just something to think about, man. He believes it's all over there because he believes that there's a rotational play from stocks that's like tech stocks and it's going to be all over, which, okay, can happen. The issue is these, like, his target for XRP is 550 billion market cap, which is a $9 XRP, which means XRP's dominance of the whole industry becomes 10%. And I'm thinking, man, like, how's XRP going to outdo memes and AI and all the real world assets and everything else new when you're like in your 4th cycle now? Like, okay, anything can happen. It's just, I don't know. Where's your default? You have nothing on the chain. It's just meme stuff thrown around, And it's something to think about. Like, is it a bit of biasness in being introduced? Like, why that's important? His target for XRP is the 4.236 extension for XRP, the highest extension. I'm thinking, why does your coin get that? Why don't the other coins get that? Like, they're more relevant than XRP. They're getting way more adoption. Obviously, everyone's coming for MemeCoin SuperCycle. No one's coming for XRP SuperCycle. So, you see what I mean? Like, maybe it's a bit of bias. It's something to think about, okay? So, BCB believes it's all over here, okay? Now, if the SuperCycle happens, friends, so we rise up. Now, if you know what happened this year, if we zoom in, okay, this year, friends, we dropped. I'm going to drop from the top to bottom. Others dropped 58%. Now, obviously, some coins dropped 30%, like Pepe. Other coins like Hex and PulseChain dropped like 85%. But the average is 58, okay? So, that's pretty much the average deviation of the retracement. Now, up here, all I just assumed was that this thing drops 58% again. So, it comes back down. Actually, an interesting, look at this, friends. It comes back to test the top of 2021 cycle. If we do that. So it goes up, comes back, and it tests the high of our 2021. And then it does something like that. Now here's the next scary part. Okay, remember I joked in my the prophecy, friends, prophecy reading, hey, what happens if we just round trip it again? I know that technically it can happen. It can happen, friends. I know all we can do is enjoy our lollipops. That's all we can really do. But if it was a MemeCoin SuperCycle or just a SuperBowl SuperCycle, we continue up for the final thrust, okay? The final thrust, okay? So it'd be like, obviously, something like that up here. And just so you're aware, if others are around 2 to 3 trillion here, it means the whole industry got to 10 trillion, which I'm now going to just show you the whole industry right here. This is the total crypto. So I guess if it's all over by BCB standards, we stop at 5. We go, oh yeah, it's over. if we continue, say, Uncle Bobby style or anything else, crypto goes to like 10 trillion up here, okay? So he believes it's all over there. And then I guess if it's not over, we continue up. And then this is it. Before finally here's like everything's come back down again, okay? So there you go. There's obviously a path 1 or path 2. But again, I know, man, you just don't know. But that's how it would play out. And that's why I've depicted it here. The yellow part. See, friends, the yellow part, us moving to 1 trillion now. So that is others going up 4x from today. So the average altcoin in the top 100 will go up 4 from today. That is pretty much, feel like 90% odds. But 4x, some coins do better, some coins do worse. Okay? If you're worried about PulseChain core coins, in the beginning of this year, when others moved up a 2, the core coins moved up a 4. So they did a double on whatever the others moved. So you think, oh, okay, I'm just guessing. Okay, if this yellow part is others moving 4x, maybe the PulseChain core coins move 8. Okay, just give me, and that's the average of Pulse, PulseX, EX, PX Inc. Of course, the MemeCoin slingshot of them as well, you know? Maybe if Pulse does 8, maybe something else does like 20. By the way, obviously, we're hoping it's a lot more, friends. I'm just showing you this. It's not like my opinion. It's just showing you what's happening. So if you do an 8x on here, you get up here. There you go, about 5.4x day 1 sack. So that's what it would be if it comes up here. And then maybe we got a retest next year. It comes back down to that zone. We retest. And maybe we have the SuperCycle playoff. Maybe. Okay. But you're just getting an idea of what happens there. So that would be hex around 16 to 20 cents. Okay. It would be around there. I'll just show you again. Just quickly here. This is PulseX, by the way. PulseX going up an 8x would be around 3x day 1 sack. And then what we can do is we'll just go to now Hexiboo. Hex, the better Bitcoin, if it did an 8x from here, it would move up to very nice. But remember, friends, as well, Hex, that's 19 cents. The thing is, though, Hex has already moved up and the ratio is coming back. So it's the average of them, okay? And by the way, I'm just guessing, man, just guessing. What if the core coins just do worse than it? You don't know. The scary part is number 2, okay? That I'm not gonna be honest, that's scary. It's even scary to me. Because if you're wrong, you're waiting until 2029, and we all know it. We ain't pumping in 2026 or 2027, and 2028 is the Bitcoin halving year. Look what happened this time. Everybody's excited. It's Bitcoin dominance turn. So you have to wait till January 2029. Get it? So the stakes are big. But I'm not here to stress you out because I feel like Donald Pump's got it. Come on, man. Like, he dodged the bullet, man. It was a divine intervention. Like, friends, we're destined to get rich now. Like, literally, we had a divine intervention. The Holy Spirit comes and says, no, I got to give them the biggest MemeCoin, altcoin supercycle of their lives. I'm going to get Donald to move this bullet. The planned assassination from the deep state failed. Now, obviously, when you're sitting on the sidelines, you go, excuse me, Somi, what on earth? How's number 3 appear and why? Well, my friends, welcome to markets. Number 3, so this big green wave, if a big MemeCoin supercycle appears, friends. So I believe, okay, this is almost like a 90% chance. We're definitely getting this. We're going to go up and we're going to retest, okay? The problem is on that number 2, friends, that's an 80% drop again. Imagine PulseChain goes up, drops like 70, 80%, like you're going to feel. And that's by all the other coins as well. But that big part, man, that big part, friends, you can only get something like this if the big cojones are out. Maybe the Bitcoin Strategic Reserve goes nuts. Maybe Japan makes Bitcoin an official currency. Maybe they back the yen with Bitcoin. Do you see, like, big stuff? And it's so compelling, you can't get out. You can just, like, you have to get out, but people don't want to get out. Like, think about this, friends. Imagine the US government finally starts buying Bitcoin up here. Okay, when we're up at the end of 2025. Okay. Yes, just think about that. What if they start then? Everyone's going to be, it's crazy, but that's how it happened, friends. So this is wave number 1 is where BCB expects it to end. Wave number 2 is Uncle Bobby Lucas, okay, around November. So BCB believes Sears, Uncle Bobby believes, no, one more, and then the Sears, okay? But the news that would come out here, whoosh, up here, friends, this is the big one, okay? This type of news, bang, up here. Yes, it can only be like big institutional country FOMO. Maybe Apple more release, you know, like big stuff, man. It's colossal. And that's why you'll be the most unpopular person in the world to say, okay, time to get out. Because it's going to look like a really smart or really rich country is infinitely buying and printing. It's tough. I know it's tough, friends. It's tough, but you welcome it. You're like, oh, I'll take it. Yeah, you say you take it, man. But friends, remember, I got to bring this up, man. Elon Musk bought Bitcoin at like 30K here. Okay, so when we were going in a bear market here, many people were saying Elon's still long. Elon's still long. Why is it going to end now? He still believes. Are you smarter than Elon Musk? And it didn't matter. It came back down here. Elon sold at 28K, 75% of the Tesla's Bitcoin, and he never got back in. Okay, and now it's up higher. So it's kind of funny, man. He looked like a genius always down here, and then it comes back up. So that's why, man, they really say you're gonna learn in stock markets. The best thing to do is you literally remove the news. You can't listen to anybody out there. Price high, I'm out. But you know what's even really high, man? Crypto blows your paradigm too. So friendly reminder as well, friends. You know, I'll play some nice Halo music just to remind you of the kindness and the friendship. Step 1 and step 2, high odds. Step 3, oh, it's gonna be questionable. It's shaky. But I do believe we're gonna make it, friends. Like we got everything coming for us. Like that's why I started by telling you the left curve thinking. Donald Trump's the living meme. Elon Musk, meme lord. MemeCoin SuperCycle. So I started by showing you these because that's your bullish undertone if you're gonna step there. What do you think is appropriate to do, by the way? Like I've written here, of course, only the brave will make it, but if you have a Jeet Stack, okay, if you have a Jeet Stack, friends, and like we go back to the chart, let's go back and let's look at others. If you have a GT McJeet stack here, okay, so this is just that first wave. If at least you can get stuff out here, all right, when this appears, if it's over, it's over. But if it comes back up, okay, great. But you don't know what path you're going to get, okay? You don't know if you're going to get this path or this path. At least if you took profit enough, you can survive. That's all. You know, that's why, like, I don't think it's over, but like, if PulseChain's up like 8x from here, and your portfolio, like, here's the thing, you're not going to be like 8x. It might be 8x for a day, and maybe it's only up like 5 or 6, or just anything else. Just consider leaving your liquidity, your cash position healthy for the next, like, at least 1 year. Some of you have, like, you know, mortgages to pay. Just, like, pay yourself. Maybe you're like, oh, I can cover rent for like 6 months. Okay, just do that. Just do that, friend. Some of you got credit cards that you've been paying off for the past 2-3 years. Pay off a big chunk of them. I'll try to remind you, and I'll have to say, like, at this point, I'll go, friends, I don't think the cycle's over. Like, I hope it's not. But just get rid of your super risky stuff, man. I know some of you have DGen leverage longs and like a Bybit and stuff out here. Just get out. I don't even want to say get out. Just like, hey, just what do you tell people, friends? If you're wrong and it goes up, people think you stole from them. Okay? But if you're right, no one listened anyway, and they're just upset. So it's a lose-lose situation. All I can do is just promise you, I'll just be telling you, hey, you got to be an adult here, okay, an adult squirrel who holds his or her own nuts. And yeah, you have to just get rid of your risky stuff, riskier stuff up there, like the leverage, the thing that gets forced out. The things where if it drops 80%, okay, you can't like believe in like a recovery because you get taken out. Now, last thing, friends, we've just got to continue this. I've written here, and this is extremely high alpha. I believe this super cycle must play out this way if it's to trap everybody. Okay, so you see this part 1 and part 2, friends. If we are going to get the meme coin, the SuperBowl prophecy, all right, where like basically what it means, friends, is it means meme coins ran to the end of 2025 and like Pepe hits 100 billion or something and the meme coins take over. They're so popular they end up to the Super Bowl. That's what it is, okay? If we're going to get that, so many people are bearish today, and as well, like so many people are skeptical, that we can only get it if we have a convincing scare next year. All right, to get them out, which is actually that part 2 here, which is the correction, okay? So that wipeout, it has to hurt. That's why I'm just telling you, like, so If everyone thinks it's over in that step 2, they are going to, it's going to hurt, they get out, and then it's going to hurt when we start to go back up. Let me draw it for you on the chart as well. So this is what it would look like, yeah? This is what it would look like, friends. If now we have, see how everyone thinks it's over? If we start to do this, bang, and everyone's like, oh my God, and poof, right? If we start to do that, all those people who sold here, they're going to get back in here. Like, but we've got to balance it as well. You need intense news to get people to believe the 4-year cycle is not finished. You need intense news. What news is it going to be? It makes you wonder, doesn't it? Doesn't it make you wonder? What news, if we're going to get a super, like something has to be tremendous. Like I said, only up to your imagination, friends. Imagine like S&P 500. I don't know, maybe they launch a crypto index. I don't know, just what has to be like big news. Donald Trump says, oh, I'm going to get paid in Bitcoin. Imagine Donald Trump says, every government worker is going to get paid in Bitcoin. Every US government worker. Like, do you see, like, just it has to be so exuberantly like newsworthy. Yeah, man, it's wild, friends. Don't forget, most people do expect it to be over here. Okay, they do expect that first one, that first wave, April, March, and you never really ultimately know. So that type of FOMO, right? We don't know, but I want you to have a look at it again. Have a look at it one more time. I know, friends, it's tough. It's tough because, like, just think about your scenarios, though. Like, if we're wrong and this doesn't happen, and this is the beginning of the bear market, it's going to be freaking sad. Really sad for a long time. Okay? So weigh yourself up. Be like, okay, what do I want to take out just in case there's a pit stop? Just in case. Okay? Okay. And last but not least, some people say, hey, why a 4-year cycle? We've discovered, thanks to Raoul Powell and Mr. Mick Havel, it's a 4-year government debt rollover cycle. It's not the crypto 4-year cycle, okay? So we only do this pattern for every 4 years because the world economy's died in 2008, and now they're using a credit card to pay off the interest of another credit card. So they have to print money to pay off that interest. That printing money gives us the banana zone of crypto, okay, every 4 years. So they print money, they start paying it off, and then they start running low on liquidity, and that's when we have the contraction. That's what we had in 2018. That's what we had in 2022, our bear market just now. And if it happens again, that's 2026. Throughout the end of 2026, that'll be it. And then there's cracks in the system. And then in 2027, which will be like our 2023, where USD/CD pegged, the economy's like, crap. Well, the central bank's like, crap, we actually got to print money and do these plug-in stuff again. And we've got to prepare for the printing again, okay? Yeah, man, it's been wonderful to be on this ride here with you, friends. This is it. Look, if you had though, Sammy, you got a water pistol to my head. What would the left curve be, friends? I know we want a MemeCoin SuperCycle, but the left curve is saying Donald Trump's back, just like the US presidency, man. Like, look at that's what they're gonna be saying, man. And like the last time Donald Trump was president, you got a freaking wild, the best run of all time. And it's Elon. And what if Elon makes Twitter more of a crypto thing? Like, I think it will be very helpful if we just say, let's just see November 2025. Okay, let's just see where we are there, because you just have to accept whatever price it's given you. But that might be it. It might be it. But then again, look what happened in 2021. 90% of the altcoins peaked by May. And by the end of the year, they were just like retracing. But hey, that's the risk you take. That's the risk you take in games and markets, friends. That's what we have to just accept. If you're not out of everything, which most of us won't be, you're like, okay, by the end of the year, I could be another 50% lower or super cycle power. What do you think we're going to get? Pray for the green candles, my friends. Like, subscribe, belly button, or catch you in the next one.